Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Alright, so this is a screencast for LockerGnome's YouTube channel over at youtube.com/LockerGnome. So Google is probably the most visited webpage out there on the internet. I know you'd like to think that your website is, but I think Google is just a little bit ahead. The truth is, though, Google is a lot more than just a search engine. It has a lot of features that most people don't know about, and so I'm going to share a few of them here with you. Most of these are more fun than functional, but I thought I would share them with you anyway. So here we go. The first one is actually functional, and that is that Google is actually a calculator. So if you type in 5 plus 5 and hit enter, you'll see that the top result, or in this case the only result, is a calculator function saying that 5 plus 5 equals 10. This is a very basic, calculator function, but you can use it for long algebra, strings, or powers, or really anything you need. So we're going to go back here. Google is also a dictionary. So if I type in define, and then say the word love, the top result is, well, the only result, you got like this dictionary information, and it's got all the dictionary definitions, anything you possibly want. So you've got a dictionary right there in Google. Google is also a world clock, so if I type in time and then Hong Kong, you'll see the top result is the time in Hong Kong. So it's 1:19 a.m. on Saturday there, right now in Hong Kong. Google is also stocks. You can track stocks with it. So if I type in any stock symbol, say AAPL, that's apples, the top result is the stock information. So you see how it's doing today, you see the current information, you see really everything that you would need. But probably the best thing about Google is that it holds the answer to life, the universe, and everything. So if I type in what is the answer to life, the universe, and everything, hit enter, the top result is a calculator function saying the answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42. Well, for all those that get that reference, great. If not, well, at least you know the answer to life, the universe, and everything, which is 42. I mean, it's just the fact everyone knows that it's 42. Alright, so here's another cool thing. Google actually has a did you mean feature. So if I type in Chris Pirillo, so I'd get all of his information. But if I left out the O, say, right, it would say, did you mean Chris Pirillo with the O, because it knows that that's what I meant. And Google's very good at this. So when I click on that, you'd get all of Google's information on Chris Pirillo. But if I type in recursion and hit enter, it'll say, did you mean recursion? And you click on that, did you mean recursion? And then you click on that, and did you mean recursion? Did you mean recursion? Did you mean recursion? Did you mean recursion? If you're not getting this joke, you'll probably want to use the define feature of Google to figure out what the word recursion means, but I'm assuming you do know what it means. Anyway, so that's just a cute, funny little thing that the clever folks over at Google decided to stick in, I guess. Okay, so here's another thing, and that is Google Autosuggest. So Google will suggest to you things as you're typing. So if I type in Chris and then the letter P and then I, so the second result right here is Chris Pirillo. It's guessing that that's what I'm going to type, and it would be right in this case. But if I type and say why won't, the fourth result down is why won't my parakeet eat my diarrhea? That's just horrible. I don't know why people are searching for that, but I'm kind of too scared to click on that to see what happens, so oh well. Here's another good one. This one is actually just sad. It makes me want to cry a little bit. Why is my, and then the letter G, and you'll see that the top result is why is my goldfish turning black? I don't know. So now it'd be a blackfish, I guess. Anyway, so that's one. Then there is here's a good one. Can you, and then the letter F, and the second result is can you freeze cheese? Yes, you can. You could freeze anything, I guess. Oh, and this is my personal favorite. Can, and then the letter J. The top result is can Jesus microwave a burrito? I don't think they had microwaves when he was alive, but, well, I don't know. Can he? It doesn't say anything about that in the Bible, but anyway, moving on. So that's having some fun with Google Autosuggest. There's actually a huge cult about that online if you want to take a look and see some other funny ones, but the sad thing is that Google gets their Autosuggest by what people are actually searching for. The fact that people are searching for these things is a little bit crazy. Okay. Alright, so here's another really cool thing you could do, and this is a magic trick. What you're going to want to do is head on over to darkartsmedia.com/google.html. I'm going to zoom in on that for you to see. And we're going to click on that, right? So again, darkartsmedia.com/google.html, and you'll see a page that looks very, very similar to the typical google.com search, but it isn't. Why isn't it? Because if you click, the two O's in the Google logo will actually disappear. So what you could do is you can turn this into a magic trick. You go onto anyone's computer, anywhere in the world, go to this website and say you have magic powers. You could suck out, I don't know, letters from the computer. And you nonchalantly click the mouse and then cover your hand over the Google logo. 2 or 3 seconds later, the O's will disappear. Take your hand off. You're God. You can microwave a burrito. Then, when you click again, about 2 or 3 seconds later, the O's will come back. And again, you'd obviously cover your hand that time when, for the O's to come back, and then you'd really be magical. And the great thing is when you click again, it'll actually bring you to the real Google homepage at google.com, so the next person can come up and try it, and it won't work. And they can actually, again, search for something, and this is live. So when you search for something, you'll actually, get the results. That was the real Google page. Okay, so here's another cool thing you could do. You're going to want to head on over to google.com, but you're going to want to click on images this time. And you're going to run an image search for anything. So say Apple, and you'll see a bunch of Apple logos and, the fruit apple. And what you're going to want to do is in the URL bar, you're going to want to delete everything that's there and replace it with a special code. Now this code will be somewhere by the video, depending on where you're watching. It'll either be underneath or in the description, whatever the case may be. You're going to want to just paste it right in there. Now watch this. Hit enter and boom. All the images start, dancing around and flying around in a circle. Really cool. So there's just a special JavaScript code that you just paste into the URL bar that Google actually allows, and all the images get sucked out and start dancing around, just like that. I'm just going to watch this for a little bit. Anyway, that's just about it. If you'd like more content, you can head on over to more screencasts. You can head on over to youtube.com/LockerGnome, where you yourself can submit a screencast if you would like. You can see everyone else's as well. If you'd like to find me, you can head on over to http://youtube.com/the_DeVereKahan. So that's right there. And of course, you can check out my blog at DeVereKahan.com. Hope to see you there.